there, welcome back. So have you ever met someone and immediately felt like, oh, I don't like this person? You don't know exactly why. Like they don't say anything or do anything that would explain that initial negative feeling. So what's going on? Well, the efficient machine that your brain is takes less than 1/10 of a second to form that first impression. To put that into perspective, it takes about 4 times longer to blink. Oddly enough, giving someone additional time to form an impression doesn't improve the accuracy of the judgments we make. According to research, when exposure time is increased from 100 to 500 milliseconds, judgments become more negative. Our response times for judgments actually decrease and confidence in our judgments made increase. People tend to be much more confident in those initial impressions rather than altering their judgments based upon the extra time they have to collect additional information. It has everything to do with the parts of the brain we use to form first impressions and what scientists call our cognitive frame. Essentially, it's a template that we assign to groups of information in order to understand them. In the language of the brain, words and thoughts are defined relative to narrative frames and conceptual metaphors. We're not born with these complex narratives that we find in movies or novels or even in our own life stories. Rather, we pattern them into our nervous system as a result of our experiences. The 2 brain regions that are most active in the formation of first impressions are the amygdala and the posterior cingulate cortex. The amygdala is responsible for a host of functions, including evaluating social stimuli and determining trustworthiness. The posterior cingulate cortex is involved in emotional recollection, decision-making, and determining value and reward. We live in an ultra-visual world too, and someone's appearance kicks us right into judgment mode. Someone who smiles is often assumed to be much more friendly than someone who frowns, but not if the smile is ingenuine. The brain can tell a fake smile in a nanosecond. Skin color, tats, piercings, hairstyle. We all have biases based upon physical attributes that reinforce conscious or unconscious discriminations. Our first impressions aren't about the actual character of the person, it's more about how open we are to them. Check out my recent blog post to learn more about what happens in the brain when we meet someone for the first time. And to learn more about how the brain works and how to make it work better, check out my book, Happier Hour with Einstein, and the full-color companion gratitude journal, available now on Amazon.